Robin on my teacup. May, Part 1. The Bird Tree. As I write this, I keep stopping to look out of the kitchen window. Not that we have a fantastic view, but there is something happening there that I think will interest you. Many years ago, I took a cutting from a friend's bay tree, because you will know bay trees are very expensive. I set about growing the cutting, and after many years, about 25, I had my very own mop-head bay tree. Then it started growing shoots. I let them grow and clipped a second smaller mop on the top of the first one. About a month ago, a song thrush started bringing dried grass and moss and built a nest in the lower mop. I saw her bring a beakful of mud from our gateway to line her nest. She was very careful, and she waited on the fence first, then onto a nearby stone, then up and under the ball, when she was sure no one was watching. But I was watching from our kitchen window. After a few days, the male sat on the fence to sing. He sang all his songs twice over, lest you think he never could recapture that first fine, careless rapture. The female was sitting on the eggs. Then the chicks hatched, and both birds have been going backwards and forwards with food. Everywhere I go now, I see broken snail shells on the thrush anvil. Near a stone or on a concrete path, the thrush holds a snail in its beak and bangs it on the hard surface to get to the soft body inside. Yesterday, the fledgling burst onto our terrace, begging for food and looking strangely vulnerable. The song thrush is now on the red list. This means that it is on the danger list and that its numbers have dropped drastically in recent years. It's hard to imagine that we might lose that familiar song of the thrush with its first fine, careless rapture. We've stopped using slug pellets so that we do not poison slugs and snails and inadvertently harm the thrush, but there's not much else we can do except hope for the best. You might wonder now why I'm still staring out of our kitchen window when the baby thrushes have fledged. Well, just after the thrush had settled down to hatch her young, 2 bullfinches started showing an interest in the top mop head. I first saw them hovering like hummingbirds while their white rumps contrasted with their black tails and heads. The male's breast was a startling strong pink. Before long, the female, who was a little duller than her partner, was surreptitiously bringing twigs, and there they settled in the second floor above the thrush nest. Bullfinches eat fruit buds, and I've seen them eating ours. No wonder fruit tree growers used to trap them until we got worried that they too could be under threat. They are now on the amber list. I've 1 red and 1 amber, so all I need now is to grow a 3rd bay ball on top and hope that the common blackbirds nest there. Blackbirds are on the green list, so I could have a full set of traffic lights